Off to Draenor.
Welcome, friend. Dionysa comes.
I forgot about that. Thank you to Leo for keeping the chat entertained while I got a food. No, I think Leo should come here instead. I think I want Leo to sit next to me. Like, not like on the stream, but like physically in person. Sit next to me, thank you. I had no idea what was happening, but it sounded like it was good writing. So the plot here is this portal opened up, and some people from an alternate dimension that is also the past decided to come invade. We're gonna go do something about that.
This is our chance. Storm the portal.
So if anyone remembers when we went to Outland, like, a million years ago, this is Draenor. It is an alternate timeline past version of Outland. Yeah. I'll show you a map once things actually load. So yeah, here's the map of Draenor compared to the map of Outland. So the starting zone is now instead Tanan Jungle. Instead of Blade's Edge Mountains, we have Frostfire Ridge and Gorgrond. We were also going to have Netherstorm as Farallon, but that got cut. Talador here corresponds to Terrakar Forest. Shadow Moon Valley corresponds to Shadow Moon Valley. Nagrand corresponds to Nagrand. Zangar Marsh here corresponds to the Zangar Sea. And Spires of Iraq has no counterpart. It's just gone in Outland. He is not... Khadgar was just regular dad material. As in, like, dad jokes, bad dad jokes, and, like, do you want to have a Werther's origin? Actually, that's more of a grandpa. He's like in the in-between spot of dad jokes and Werther's originals for you. There's a point where, like, you find, like, some magical artifact in Legion, and you bring it to Khadgar, and he's like, I don't know what to do with it. And then he just pats you on the head and says, good job.
We were all counting on you.
I can't fly here. This isn't technically Draenor. This is like a starting zone thing. I'm gonna break this rock.
Strange invaders. Those iron cowards were using us as conduits to power their portal. They will regret that.
So we just set this guy free.
Shadow Council thanks you.
He's going to be both a dungeon boss and a raid boss later.
The intruders are freeing our prisoners. Stop them!
So that may have been a mistake.
Get on in there, chump.
I could have, but I chose not to.
Outsider, destroy the seek out good air.
This guy's also a raid boss later.
Wish to stop the Iron Horde.
It's Gul'dan powers the portal.
But yeah, I chose not to on account of you get gear from this.
Our work is nearly done.
I'd argue we could have also closed the portal by, like, killing these guys instead of releasing them. You know? Oh, I needed to turn in, apparently. I need to actually... That is not what it means. I remember it means something, but it's not that.
We will find a way through this. Use whatever means are necessary, Jorb. Azeroth's final hope.
Ah, yes, Trust. That's why Medivh would refer to him as Young Trust. So letting this guy free is also a mistake. He's responsible for the final raid tier of this expansion, and also he's responsible for making sure that the events of the entire Legion expansion happen. If we did not release him right here, Legion, like the invasion of the Burning Legion, would not have happened. Which means that Azeroth wouldn't have been stabbed by Sargeras, which means that BFA wouldn't have happened either. So congratulations, we've doomed the future to Azerite.
Do not delay, mortal. I can feel the life essence of your arms fading.
Michael, I really hate that reasoning.
Later, we will meet.
Attack, 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 kill him! Okay. Fine. Seriously, why did we just let them go? It's so stupid. Like, these guys are, like, paralyzed and in stasis. Just stab them. Just stab them. They'll die. And then they'll also stop powering the portal because they'll be dead. I don't understand why this is so difficult. Hey, look, upgrades that I can't use because they aren't polearms.
For Azeroth, the Vanguard is falling. We will not let their great sacrifice be in vain.
Palinauts' fish to birch. That's just the words. Just stab them on a t-shirt. Well, I know what I'm putting in 50 times in the next game of TKO we do. Hey, what's up? Those guys never aggro, they exist there only to be killed by Khadgar. You can walk right up to them and you can't even attack them.
Keep moving. We cannot stay here long. Soon
Oh, look,
the
oh, look,
entire-
it's Sniffy Joe.
Our champion will stay back and disrupt the enemy camp. The rest of us will seek safe passage through the jungle.
Fight well, friend. These monsters must be stopped.
Light protect us from this madness.
Is anybody out there?
They were bleeding us dry. I don't think we had much longer.
God, I've only been here for like 3 minutes, but I'm already sick of listening to Draenor music again.
I think we had much longer.
Anybody?
Unfortunately, it's part of the experience.
Thank you.
It'll be better once we get to Shadowmoon Valley at least, but for now, I don't know, I'm just not a fan of the Draenor music aesthetic. This section is very much on rails, I will say that. This is also kind of the turning point for when you go from like a regular soldier of the Alliance or the Horde to become the champion, the hero, the big guy who can do everything, but also has no actual agency in deciding what happens. Yeah. Everyone moving to their predetermined spots in the formation. Anyway, I'm gonna set this place on fire also.
Stop that. Please stop doing that.
You get to decide which NPCs you send to actually play the game.
Never again.
We will find a way through this.
Ants.
Be vigilant, friend.
Loktar. Strength. You and I against an entire clan. Sounds like my kind of
Yeah, he becomes Dadgar in Legion.
bleeding hollow orcs. You savage.
His characterization was so odd in Warlords of Draenor that I remember one of the big theories of the time was that it wasn't actually Khadgar, it was Medivh pretending to be Khadgar.
Intruders. It looks like Khadgar and the rest are on the move. Our work is nearly done, champion.
Because Khadgar's all like, Gul'dan is so dangerous, we have to deal with Gul'dan, I've got such experience with him. But literally he only ever interacted with Gul'dan's skull.
What dragged itself through my jungle? Fresh meat. I know what I must do.
Yeah, bye Ariok.
Blood and honor.
You do your cutscene, I'll just leave. I don't care. I literally just met you, I don't care.
Go find Khadgar.
He turned into the Hulk. It's fine.
There is much we can learn.
You guys want to see the most difficult quest ever? To this quest. Quest objectives follow Khadgar.
Come back in one piece. First, we deal with the bridge. Now, let's get moving.
Quest complete. We have followed Khadgar 5 feet. That was an entire quest.
Observe and
Khadgar is giving us 5.5 gold for the privilege of watching him do that. And we've learned so much. Technically, we never actually fight Sargeras. Oh, yes.
for
Stay
Azeroth.
alive, friend.
Now this quest of stand here, press button, and win.
What is happening, Exile?
We have a visitor. Perhaps a savior. We are freed. Follow me, shaman. We will escape through the hills.
Watch them escape through the hills for no reason. Why did you do that? You could have walked this way. Why did you do that? What was the point of doing that? I'd never even had to fight anybody, and I just walked in and out.
I can hear the souls of the dead. Remember,
Oh yeah, the Legion was gonna have the island of Thaldranath, but it was cut because Blizzard decided they had a better idea and we went to Argus instead. And then they retconned it to have Thaldranath be what the Broken Shore was called before it was the Broken Shore.
Be vigilant. We cannot hide here forever.
So yeah, every player is the commander in Warlords of Draenor. Every player holds an artifact and is the leader of their class order hall in Legion. And in Draenor, every player is the one person who has the Heart of Azeroth and is the champion!
You have entered my arena, strangers. You will either leave it as victors or as corpses.
Random animations.
Now, kill your 100 or die trying.
Yeah, what did I actually say? Also, like how I'm not doing anything, but I'm getting credit here. I could just... Well, there's an actual other player here, I think. But yeah, I could just stand here and win. Also, the whole kill your 100 thing is a reference to supplementary material that goes into Kargath's backstory. It is never mentioned in-game. What a good quest this is. I feel so engaged and so important that I'm getting credit for the NPCs that are killing other NPCs. That's not a joke, by the way. I'm literally getting credit for kills made by the NPCs. You can just sit here. I feel like a lot of this intro sequence in particular, it feels like they got the scaling wrong. It feels like they have things that they meant to be in big areas end up in small areas.
I am pleased. I could watch you rats fight for hours.
Sorry, but we don't have that kind of time. Everyone, with me!
99 of 100.
I only counted 99 kills, wizard.
Then I guess we owe you one.
I do kind of like it ticking over to 100, wherefore I guess we owe you one.
Quickly, into the cave before they thaw!
And then later on, Kargath is a raid boss, and when you kill him, he says, and that's 100. And like, okay, that was kind of neat. He wasn't originally going to die, though. They changed that at some point. He originally was just going to be unconscious.
Knowledge is power. Exarch Maladar. Take Kiana with you and scout the cave.
Shout out to Cordana, who is a boss in Legion. She joins the Burning Legion. She turns evil. Hello, child. You would like us to kill some people. Can do.
The fight. Our
Kill 10 people.
must fall.
Yeah, this game was pretty much, this expansion was made mostly by new employees. Because all of the experienced employees were busy training the new employees. And they were basically being trained by making Warlords of Draenor. Okay, time to wait for Taskmaster Guran to respawn. There he is. Okay, we jump down this hole. And now over here we can go find Ankova the Fallen to kill for our quest. Never mind, she was already killed by an NPC.
Who's there? Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one fighting these monsters. Light protect us.
Hi, Ural.
I had no idea.
Time to escort Ural to
We
safety.
must hurry. These Shadow Moon orcs are under the command of Nerzul. With his commanders dead, Nerzul will surely come looking for us. I see your friends
Escort
in the
complete.
chamber up above. I think I can get there safely.
Like, literally halfway through, she decides, yeah, I can take it from here. Ural deserved better. Yeah. Like, later on, like, after Warlords of Draenor, there's a thing in one of the Allied race things where you go back to Draenor and it's caught up to the present day for no reason. And Ural is basically a fascist dictator. Yeah. It just doesn't fit the genre.
We've got to save who we can.
Blizzard is not good at subtlety. At all.
The dead speak to those who listen. Tradition binds. This acolyte and I will retrieve the rest of our group. Do everything in your power to stop that orc from opening the portal.
We will return with help.
Come close and burn! The boy consumes you! Nezu, help me! Worthless. Your scurrying is at an end, rats.
Rats.
Not so fast, Nerzul.
Yes, step
This guy became this guy is the guy who'd go on to become the first Lich King.
glory of the Iron Hall. Get us out of here!
That was close.
Hey Khadgar, why weren't you doing that all the time?
We press on through the very jaws of the beast.
Or you could teleport us past the jaws of the beast. Because apparently you can do that! Yeah, I don't think we even fight half of the warlords. Hey, level 91.
Come, speak with
That was more like 20 minutes, maybe 25.
This is war.
So I'm pretty sure the song playing right now is actually from one of the RTS games. I think it's from Warcraft 3. You know, trying to play off nostalgia, I guess. Yeah, I really am. Yeah. That being said, and 90% of our army right now is literally slaves we just busted out. I mean, there's big bosses and harrowing escapes, but they're in cutscenes only. We don't actually do any of that. Yeah, we've grown in number. Oh yeah, this is the whole thing of like, oh yeah, we may well be stuck here. Anyway, let me open a portal to Stormwind so that I can pull in a pre-prepared selection of builders so we can build a permanent stronghold here. Like, what? And then, like, later on, you just keep encountering other, like, Alliance or Horde NPCs that clearly came from Azeroth, but you never saw them do so. And then you discover, oh yeah, we have this whole stronghold over in Ashran as well, you should come check out, that looks like it's been there for months or something. Oh god, yeah, the boss fight where where Lich King is just walking at you, and you have to escape before he reaches you. That was good. That was what they should have all been. But no. Let players feel powerless, but like have agency in their powerlessness. Does that make sense? I'm not sure that makes sense as a statement, actually. Okay, we got our 30 weapons.
What's going on down there? From the front.
Come, my brothers and sisters. We will bring justice to our dead by sending these orcs to the darkness beyond.
What good are a handful of slaves against a Black Rock war machine?
Blackhand just kind of looks like that.
Black Rocks, crush them!
You three, follow our champion onto the battlefield and listen for my call. I have a plan.
I'm remembering there was like a Game Grumps thing where... Was it Ross? I think Ross tried to get some of the other Grumps into World of Warcraft
We are yours to command.
by having them do this opening scene. Like, first of all, he didn't let them, like, make their own characters and stuff. Like, they basically just had pre-prepared stuff that was already boosted to here, instead of starting at level 1 or anything. And he pretty much was constantly forcing them and railroading them into continuing to do this. Like, no, don't explore over that way, this is the path to go. Guild Grumps, that was it. And it was pretty much all of the worst possible things you could do to get someone into WoW. And like, he bought them like a bunch of like rare TCG mounts and stuff. But like, with a lack of context, like, some of the players ended up preferring like the cheapest and most common out of the mounts they were given. Because they'd done nothing to earn them, they were just given them, and they're like, I like this one. He was very much, Ross was very much a no, you're having fun wrong type of guy. And in Guild Grumps, it was very difficult to watch. Is it any wonder that none of the Grumps ended up liking World of Warcraft after that? It was a horrendous first experience. Oh, but then halfway through Warlords of Draenor, Blizzard walks it back again. And have it be, actually, Grom was a good guy, because he's rebelling against the Legion. And then there's other guys who didn't want to join the demons, and so they're the good guys now. Even though we were literally just fighting them for committing genocide. It's like, yeah, they may have done a genocide, but they didn't do genocide with demons, and that makes them redeemable. Or something. It's bad. I like how the characters following me are like a warden, one of the elite night elf combatants, Lady Liadrin, leader of the Blood Elf Paladins, and Kiana, a random druid who we just met 5 minutes ago. Yeah, the writing in Warlords of Draenor is so bad. We've actually started working on, like, okay, in the version for our characters, for like the fiction of our characters, we're rewriting Warlords of Draenor. We're take hammer and fix the canon. For one thing, Grom gets consequences. He does not get to, after like being a genocidal and evil, he doesn't get to turn around to the combined forces of his people and the people he was just genociding, raise up an axe and triumphantly go, "Draenor is free!" and then have everyone cheer, including the people he was genociding 3 weeks ago. You know? And that's not an exaggeration. That's literally what happens.
Well, now, I'd say we made an impact.
And by we, you mean you, Khadgar. Anyway, shoutouts to this fish that's going to slowly flop all the way down this ramp back into the water and despawn. I don't know how it manages to do that. It's a very powerful fish, I guess.
Fire away!
Ah, Draenor. Yeah, we're just gonna dunk on Draenor for 10 levels. Well, 9 levels now, but you know. See ya, Jason. After this is Legion, where I'll probably just do Val'Shara because it's fast. Oh! Hi, Nora. I see you've come to say hi.
Just get me free, stranger. I could kill 100 of these pigs with this shovel alone.
We're just gonna trail this powder all over their entire camp. I'm sure it's fine.
Speak. Make them suffer. Free at last. I swear by the spirit of my father, I will make them pay. But first, I think I need to wash my hands. I will meet you back at your camp.
Gunnar would handle himself well during a pandemic, I think. He'd make sure to wash his hands. Sir? Sir. No. Sit down. That's for all these guys just not helping me. They just let that happen.
How can I help you?
Don't go doing anything inappropriate with that gunpowder now. They knew. They knew what people would do. And they were right.
We will find a way through this. Come back in one of these.
Have you seen the wrench anywhere? You do the fighting, and I'll do the fixing. Now, let's get up on that tank.
I like Thalen. He builds an Iron Man suit later on. Or I guess a Dark Iron Man suit, because he's a Dark Iron Dwarf. Anyway.
Look back there. Think we can climb up those chains?
Honestly, when I get to Legion, that'll be interesting, because I'll be leveling without an artifact. Like, we'll see how much that matters. Especially by the time I get into BFA, and I'll be rushing to Drustvar to get a new weapon. Because, God, I will need it by then. Because, like, the last weapon I have prepared, it drops at level 90, is at level 96. I've got another one at level 94, I think, in my mail. Oh god, I don't know if I have time to go through all that tonight, you know? Oh, then there's this.
We arrive just in time.
See if I can get me to that turret. Can't keep him away. Give me some time.
We will do what we can, Thalen. Hero, keep these orcs off of us.
Oh, nice shot.
So as far as I'm aware, none of the NPCs can die, and this cannon can't die, but they keep adding stuff to try and raise the stakes here that doesn't matter. For example,
Tank coming over the rise! Look out!
the tanks do not matter. You can just ignore them.
These controls don't make sense. Remind me never to drive a tank built by an orc.
Hold strong, everyone. Here they come.
Okay, Chris Metzen.
They're bringing up explosives. Destroy those carts before they get close.
Again, you can ignore the carts. It does not matter. The cannon does not have a health bar. I'm not taking damage. It's all fake stakes.
There are so many of them. Don't you give up yet now.
There's so many of them, yes. And how many of you have died? 0. How many of them have died? Well, we're approaching 200 now.
That's it. I've got her running. Let's finish this.
Oh right, we're going to blow up the portal now. So why couldn't have we just done this without letting the Shadow Council free? That would have also closed the portal, I bet. Thrall, the only orc with eyebrows.
Are you so eager to meet death? Look then upon the countless faces of your demise. Rise up, Iron Horde. Bring your war chief. Their heads.
You know, the fact that Grom, like the Grom that Thrall knew, was like his childhood friend who like sacrificed himself to save Thrall, I don't think that ever gets brought up in Warlords of Draenor. Like, did you never hear any kind of internal conflict from Thrall about, but it's Grom, maybe he can still be redeemed? And everyone would be like, no, Thrall, you can't. Yeah, like, why didn't we blow up the portal on our end, actually? We could have just done that, right? Like, the portal needs both ends to function. They can't, like, even if they have the portal on their side, if we don't have one, they're screwed. Why didn't we just blow up our own dark portal? Cancel the entire next 3 expansions. Like, Warlords of Draenor wouldn't have happened. Legion wouldn't have happened. BFA wouldn't have happened. Shadowlands wouldn't have happened. They should have just blown up the Dark Portal on Azeroth's side and it would have been fine.
Run to the docks! Run! Run!
Come at me, Hellscream!
Just blow up the Dark Portal. Oh, someone, the crazy cat lady, is dead, apparently.
Look out! Keep moving. I see the ships ahead.
Fake players.
Clear now. Head for the ships at the end of the road.
Money shot.
Go! Go! Go!
There is no place to run, outsiders. This
There's
is
Kingslayer.
we will find you.
Ignore his threats. We will go to Shadow for reinforcements. This time, the Draenei will triumph.
There was literally no danger in that entire thing. I don't think I ever took any damage.
Knowledge is power for Azeroth. Let's get underway then. We will need to build a stronghold. We hope to end the Iron Horde threat. And we're going to need help from the natives.
I like how there's 2 boats here, one that the Alliance takes and one that the Horde takes. But, like, only one of those groups is here at a time, and Khadgar just picks either of them to go with. Like, it was fine, this whole, like, Warlords of Draenor was fine the first time around, because it was new and shiny, and we were too engrossed in experiencing it for the first time to kind of nitpick all the details. But as soon as you look at it for a second time, you start with all the, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Anyway, we could have also skipped all of that by just taking a portal from Stormwind to Ashran, and then just flying over here, and then the quest immediately after this one would just be here. Like, we could just skip to this part right from the start if we wanted to. But I didn't, because I wanted the gear it was going to give us.
Something is
Plus, that means we got to trash talk it. So yeah, we could have started at finding a foothold.
The light will guide your way.
Prophet, this hero and many others from another world have come to
It
aid
is
us.
good to see you, my child. My people welcome your aid, champion. Come with me.
I remember all the people joking about, oh hey, I found the Outland version of Euro. And they just post a picture of one of the Draenei skulls on the Path of Glory.
We will deal with one problem at a time. First, we must settle your people.
Here, have this random, not even a clearing, have this random section of forest. Anyway, here's Shadowmoon Valley. It's just constantly night for seemingly no reason. It's just like this,
Here,
for the aesthetic.
This location commands the entrance to our valley.
I've literally met you people 3 seconds ago, but sure, build your entire city here. In a strategic position.
Plant your banner and claim your destiny.
Alliance really do just be colonizing the New World, though.
I can open up a portal to
We did the exact same thing in Pandaria, but now we're doing it even more.
my trust in your
Oh yeah, here's the random portal to Stormwind that, like... Alright.
My prophet, the commander we've chosen represents the very best of the Alliance.
Alright, come on through.
They just had this ready.
This is it, boys. Let's break some ground and take this world for the Alliance.
Velen, who's standing 3 feet away. I wonder what he means by take this world for the Alliance. That's a little strange. I'm sure it's not important. I want to go back to the Wandering Isle. Hey, level 92.
If you mark those trees, Shelley's lumberjacks, giant killer ravens.
Yep, we're now immediately going to start cutting down trees.
Cold night.
Ready to Ready to roll. Ready to roll.
I'm also pretty sure Blizzard has never told a subtle story in their life.
Ready to roll.
They don't do morally gray. They pretend they do, but they don't. Even Pandaria was a pretty, like, as much as I love Pandaria, it was very clearly much, war is bad, war is bad, war is bad. This is what happens when you go to war. But then they just keep doing war regardless, because no lessons are ever learned. It's always a cycle of Alliance versus Horde. Big threat shows up. Alliance and Horde have to team up with each other in order to save the day. Alliance and Horde find out the other isn't so bad after all. Tenuous peace. Peace gets broken. Alliance and Horde are at war. Repeat. Like, literally, just repeat that cycle like 3 or 4 times, and that's World of Warcraft.
Hello, Commander.
Oh yes, now all the NPCs are going to be calling me Commander.
Excellent choice of lumber, if I do say so. Impressive work, Commander. I know I'll sleep a lot better without those giant killer birds flying around.
Then after this expansion, it'll be Hero and Champion.
Ardonsha.
And like, even in Pandaria on the Isle of Thunder, like, Taranzu makes a point of, like, how, you know, the cycle of hatred will continue forever if you just keep doing revenge upon revenge upon revenge. The cycle ends when you choose to walk away from each other. And then they just never do that. They also keep giving, they also keep making the bad guys in charge of the Horde, so that there's a reason for Alliance versus Horde to happen, because the Horde leader is evil and the Alliance is trying to stop them. But then that also usually ends up leading into Alliance and Horde teaming up to take out the Horde leader.
With the giant defeated, we shouldn't have any more trouble clearing out the area.
They should just hire, like, an actual writer, like a professional writer or two.
What do you need? For the Alliance. We'll get it.
Through your selfless actions, you have earned the respect of my people. They have granted you this foothold, confident that you will lead the Alliance to victory. Commander.
I'm sorry, was that an error in the captions? Did it say may instead of they? Like, guys.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Yeah, like... But the thing is, if they did make Evil Gen, then everyone would complain about how they wasted Gen as a character, because Blizzard would not do it with any subtlety at all.
We've got a lot of work to do.
Step on up.
You know, I almost feel like, I almost want to say that they tried to do that with,
See you around.
what's her face from Coltiris, the one who looks like Ursula from The Little Mermaid. Ashvane. Yeah. But like, if that was what they were going for, they really did not succeed.
News from the front. Be careful, Commander. If these pale orcs are real, who knows what powers they possess?
You need something? Light bless you.
Yeah, it's not good.
Just say the word, Commander. On it. I feel so relieved. Maybe I can actually do some stargazing tonight. That would be a nice change of pace.
Shoutouts also to the fact that, Gallywix, despite the fact that he always looked like that in lore, he didn't actually look like that in game until... I want to say until Legion? Like, he just had a generic goblin model. Yeah... Yeah. Love this random NPC riding their elephant through the ocean. Makes sense. I hate how so many resources get abstracted into garrison resources, by the way. Like, oh, I found this cache of some cool fish and stuff we could use for supplies. Will it give it to me as actual fish crafting materials? No! It will give them to me as garrison resources. The least interesting thing. Are you saying I'm not cool and fun? Yeah, this is kind of like why for a lot of this we're like, we'll take hammer and fix the cannon. Or we just put our OCs in for funsies sometimes. Hey, what am I supposed to do about that attack? I can't dodge it. I can't outrange it. What do you want me to do? Cool. I couldn't interrupt it either. Did anyone else think that was unfair? Okay. I could try and fight it again, but I don't want to. Probably didn't help that I didn't have Battle Shout up, but still. Why is everyone always fighting this guy? I want to fight him on my own, dang it. I don't want to leech off of someone else's kill. Kiana, are you calling someone else commander? How dare you? Now to wait for him to respawn again. Oh, and also the gameplay of Wrath of the Lich King expanded upon previous expansion's gameplay. Instead of what they do now, where they add new systems in every expansion and then throw them away for the new systems for the next expansion. In this house, we dunk on Blizzard.
Orders, Commander. I'll call in a few.
How goes the fight?
Supplies
These
really
pale
long.
orcs sound dangerous.
Sticky.
Hopefully, this is
These
the
will get the
last
job
we see
done.
of them.
Truly, this is disgusting.
There's also Winter Grasp. Yeah, it was good.
The barracks look fantastic. You should go check in with Marah. I'm going to hang out here and admire my handiwork.
Shout out to the time when you find, like, a ghostly child in Icecrown. Like, Matthias Lenner, I think it is. Which is an anagram for Arthas Menethil. And it turns out that it's literally the manifestation of the humanity that Arthas discarded. Because after becoming the Lich King, he felt like he was still being held back by humanity. so he cut his own heart out of his chest and discarded it.
Let us speak. With the barracks complete, we can finally shelter all of these troops from this eternal night. Kiana just headed out to Moonflower Valley. She was quite eager to explore this new land.
Yeah, like, it was some good stuff. Wrathgate. First in-game cinematic. Agalon was in the Wrath of Lich King expansion. Agalon was just the final boss of Ulduar. Really, if anything, Agalon was actually the bonus boss of Ulduar, with the, quote, final boss, end quote, being Yogg-Saron, an old god.
What brings you here? A sharp
Raymain will lead us to victory.
Time for everyone's favorite, the mission table!
I can smell your fear. Good day.
Well met. Lightly.
And now that we've finally finished establishing the beginnings of our foothold on Draenor, let's go to Ashran, which is the other foothold that we apparently have that is way bigger. Somehow. Remember when they were subplots? Oh yeah, right, there's Taylor's Garrison as well. Shoutouts also to Admiral Taylor, a beloved character from Cataclysm and Pandaria, who appears in Draenor, but has died off-screen. Like, we literally encounter his ghost. Yeah, that's something, I guess. So remember, we have only just arrived on Draenor. Keep that in mind as we arrive in Stormshield here. We just arrived.
Commander.
We were also only just named Commander, and everyone apparently suddenly knows that we are the Commander. Seriously, when did we build this? When did we have the time to build this? Look at this. I think this is actually bigger than the maximum garrison size. Like, there's more buildings than the maximum garrison size. And it's already all here. Just how? Why? Yeah, there's like just a castle up there. Where did you get the resources to build all of this? Like, where'd you get all the blue tiles from? Where'd you get all of the people? None of these people came in with the portal. Khadgar opened a Stormwind for us.
Need help?
This is the best place to hearth in Draenor. No, it isn't. Why would this be the best place to hearth in Draenor? It's way off to the side of literally everything else. Why would you hearth here? I will not make this my inn. The only hearthstone I need is the garrison hearthstone. And also apparently my hearthstone to Pandaria, which I guess we can keep for now.
Greetings.
Hello. Take some bones. Also, here's quartermasters for the factions we haven't even met yet. Like the people gathering relics in Nagrand. Or the Arakoa that we befriend in Spires of Iraq, even though we haven't met and befriended them yet. But they're here, they're just chilling, for no reason, despite the fact that they have no reason to give us the time of day yet. Ah! Skyreach! I have not been this close to her in many years! Thank you. Some capitalist space bats crashed their megastore, who's in love with the sun, into London and took it underground, and now everyone has respawn. This is the 5th time this has happened. Fascinating. Anyway, here's Newbie McGreen.
Greetings.
Which is quite a name.
Be careful.
Let's see. I feel like there's somewhere there's an NPC that comments that they've been here for months or something, which like raises further questions. Oh, Pepper. It turns out you can portal straight to Draenor. Who knew?
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
There used to be a monarchy, but this uprising they killed all their princes. Khadgar just made them wait to assault the Dark Portal because he wanted enough players to gather and watch it look cool.
You need something?
Oh, level 93.
What?
Shoutouts to Delvar having the exact same voice lines as human Death Knights. So he sounds like a human instead of a dwarf.
We are done here.
Why isn't this our garrison? Like, come on, why is this not our garrison? Serious question. Also, this wasn't even originally supposed to be the Alliance capital city of Draenor. It was going to be Karabor, the big old temple in Shadowmoon Valley. But then they just didn't finish Karabor. You were also going to be able to pick which zone to put your garrison in. And then they didn't do that.
Just say the word, Commander. On it.
Upgrade your garrison to tier 2. I don't have enough garrison resources. Oh yeah, I think like Like, I think if you manage to clip inside Karabor, like, it's untextured inside. There's an interior to Karabor, but like, it's just it's just white. No textures. There's geometry, but there's no textures. So they have this huge area with nothing in it because they didn't finish it and they gave up. Oh, you guys want to see me get a really bad achievement? There we go. You may wonder, why is there an achievement for using the outhouse? And the answer is it's probably that one guy at Blizzard again, who's responsible for all the poop quests. Blurbly. Oh, cats. Why did it give you a buff for using the outhouse? I really hate that. I'm getting rid of it. I hate it. Why did they feel the need to do that? Oh, I got a talent point at some point. I got a talent point 3 levels ago. Oops. Let me look up that. Yeah. Talents. Nope, that's the wrong button. Let's see. NPCs. You.
Where do we stand? Never again.
People, step it up here. We got hungry bellies to fill. You heard the commander. Move out. Go, go.
The little one is the taskmaster.
The little one.
Find our alliance is full
There's a
of
time for
surprises,
prayer
etc.
and a
This
time
is the
for
commander
action.
I told you about.
Commander, you have built the most impressive garrison. I'm eager to see your
I have built. I've done nothing.
Please be careful. I will go with you here. A warm welcome awaits us at
We will
Embodied.
escort
sun,
this
the sun,
caravan
the sun.
and meet you in Elador, Commander.
There are treasures to be had. So I've got an add-on that shows them on the map. Oh yeah, it is Winston. You're right. That is Winston Overwatch. Solar, everything that you've said sounds super fake, but I don't know enough about Fallen London to dispute it. Oh yeah, I'm flying around right now, but like, that wasn't going to be a thing. Originally, Draenor was going to be ground only, and they added it in a later patch. I mean, it wasn't a vital part of vanilla.
Light, help us.
Can we just acknowledge that Draenor is the expansion that got the honor of having characters hit level 100?
After the Iron Horde took you, I feared the worst. The light granted me strength when I needed it most. It is good to be home.
Anyway, here's Rainbow Dash.
Light's blessing to you. We will persevere.
More reputations to tell the game I don't care about.
How can I help? Always glad to help.
Come, speak with me.
So, Solar, are you sure you're not describing Blazeball? Because it sounds like you're describing Blazeball. Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, that pot just had 63 entire gold in it. Cookies and cream is my all-time favorite dessert, he says at BlizzCon on stage while everyone is confused. What are these portals to? I don't know. The Void, apparently. I don't know, but whoever it was just got robbed by me. To be fair, Goldshire is 2 buildings. Time to save Squiggy. Good thing this fountain conveniently has many pre-filled buckets of water next to it. Otherwise, I might have actually had to put in some effort. What's the third building in Goldshire? I mean, I guess it's the one by the lake. If that counts as in Goldshire. Yeah, the Goldshire Inn is not a place that sane people go. I'm not sure you have to worry about spoilers a lot, Solar, because that assumes that we're following any of this.
We welcome your help. Just
No! Tamara!
Hey.
Ner'zhul! Stop this! What do you want?
Your blood will grant me the powers of the Dark Star. To Shazgul with you.
Because of course it had to be the named character's sister. Why would it be anyone else?
His era is over. Darkness dawns.
Champion, focus your attack.
Oh hey, music currently playing is from Burning Crusade. Specifically, the Draenei starting area. Which, like, checks out, I suppose. I remember the first time I heard it in in Warlord of Draenor, though. I was like, oh man, they really got me there. That just made me happy. And then Warlords of Draenor turned out to be what it is.
not all who
Great
want
Prophet, Ner'zhul is taking the captives to Shazgul.
you are the instrument of we need to get our eyes onto the field. Rangari can help us.
Ortichar, traveler.
I left and came back, so this would be in a different phase so I can get this treasure. Because it doesn't exist until then. And I just got it for the EXP. But I'm now going back to my garrison. Because I now have enough resources to upgrade to level 2. Also, shoutouts to this Velen being a different Velen from the one in the main timeline. This is alternate timeline Velen. They never did the scenario of someone meeting their own counterpart, which I think is a real shame. Because that's such a missed opportunity.
Have inspired me, Commander. I've seen you and your armies win many hard-fought battles across Draenor. We now face our greatest challenge as we attempt to unite against the Iron Horde.
So normally you would unlock Garrison level 2 after you finish this entire zone. What? Okay.
Greetings.
You want me to go to Gorgrond? I don't want to do that. You want me to go do some pet battles? I don't want to do that. I don't feel like doing Pokemon, and I don't have a good team for it anyway. Because unlike it's like competitive Pokemon instead of casual single player Pokemon. So it's bad. Can I get the mine yet? Yeah, I can. Oh. Oh yeah, you're right. That must be how they built Ashran. Obviously. Quest completed. Oh, I dinged. I'm now level 94. Why do you guys still exist? The phase you're from is gone. Why are you still here? That was... Oh yeah, I gave you a mine full of ore and a garden full of herbs that you can gather without mining or herbalism. So screw people with actual gathering professions. Anyway, new Polearm, Dranic Tree Cleaver. Have them for free without leaving your garrison. Remember, never leave your garrison. Stay here forever. Never leave your garrison. Ever. Stay. Hi Jason, welcome back. Yeah, you pretty much never needed to leave your garrison at all. The game just played itself. Heck, your garrison could even generate gold for you. Although they did end up removing it once the next expansion came out. Now it just gives you garrison resources, but more. Like, there were already missions that gave you garrison resources, but now the gold ones also give you garrison resources. And additionally, the followers who had a trait to give you double gold now instead give you quadruple garrison resources. Yeah, to quote Killian, people used to argue over which expansion was the worst, and Warlords kind of killed that argument. Because everyone agreed it was Warlords of Draenor. Pensive. Anyway, now with this Dranic Stone I've gathered, I can create work orders that are time-gated to get me more free ore. Sylvanas expansion.
King's honor, friend.
You mean Battle for Azeroth? I don't know. Battle for Azeroth at least had Mechagon. Also, BFA has the Volpera, which, depending on your stance, may either be an argument for or against BFA.
Do not lose faith. Be kind to those less fortunate.
Yeah, BFA at least had content. Warlords of Draenor did not have content.
Ever the road traveled by few.
Just fishing. Hopefully Shadowland's good. But, well, we'll see. We'll see. Yes, that's right. Now, we do know that there are some Kyrians in Shadowlands that used to be Tauren. So does that count as a new subrace of Tauren? That's the real question. I guess whether or not it counts depends on whether the expansion is good. That's definitely how it works. What level can we go to? 96, okay. Yeah. The real problem Warlords of Draenor had was definitely the lack of content. Even Cataclysm had more content, not even including the fact that they spent a ton of resources revamping the old world.
The Naru have not forgotten us. Blessed.
And that's just sad. Yeah, there was a lot of good stuff in the old zones in Kata. Like, I mean, the Stone Talon Mountains questline for Horde was good, even though it got Garrosh out of character to be a decent person. There was what else is? I had one a moment ago. I'm trying to remember what it was that I liked. The revamp of. There was Kisha, the whole Kishan questline in Red Ridge. That was fun. I have to pull up the map because I forget what zones exist. I love the Don Quixote stuff in the new Ungoro crater. That's funny. I think it's funny there's still nothing in Silithus. The whole murder mystery thing in Westfall. The whole thing with Felder and the Lost in the Badlands and the day Deathwing came was definitely a highlight. The time in Hillsbrad when you become a quest giver and you hand out quests to various player stereotypes, and then you have to go check on all of them and see how they've all screwed things up.
Welcome, welcome. Safe journeys.
It's like, please find my son, and now we can psychically know where to go. This man throws bombs. Draenor is savage. Oh man. That would be really something. On the other hand, they still kind of have that, like, a little bit in Burning Crusade, where it's still just kind of all over the place. And it was like, it was a really rough ride when you just suddenly get exposed to it when you hit 60 and go to Outland. It's like, oh god, what happened? Everything got a lot worse. Yeah, Kata made BC the worst part of WoW. And then when they added the zone scaling, it meant that you didn't have to do BC. So then the worst part of WoW that you had to still do was Northrend. And now Chromie Time is making it so the worst part of WoW is Battle for Azeroth. Because new players have to do BFA still. Well, the problem is always some version of Draenor, be it the current Draenor or the past Draenor, I suppose. The good news is, with Chromie Time, Draenor Pathfinder isn't going to be a requirement for flying in Draenor anymore. You'll just be able to do it. How many new undiscovered landmasses will we end up traveling to? Or how many island chains will become entire continents?
Master Velen, I have never led soldiers before. Are you sure?
You are capable of more than you know, Yrel. Now go.
You're the Mary Sue, Yrel.
Find the prisoners.
Do you think... You know what? Crazy theory that would explain a lot? Yrel is, like, Velen's secret daughter or something. That would explain his treatment of her so much. Anyway, what was I saying? Something about Draenor? What was I saying? Right, with the flying, no. What the heck was I saying? Does anyone know what I was saying before I landed? Something about flying. No, I totally lost it. You don't need Pathfinder. I feel like I was about to say something else after that. But I don't remember what that could be.
Without faith, the battle is lost. You bring news? This too shall pass.
I am listening. The strongest spirit will always triumph.
Hello, yes, I am Orc.
May I be of service? Remain vigilant.
I was talking about, oh wow, you can tell these treasure markers haven't been updated because multi-strike is not a stat anymore. I think multi-strike was only a stat during Warlords of Draenor, and then they removed it afterwards because they realized that it was just crit 2! It really was just crit 2. It's like your attacks can sometimes hit multiple times. Cool, yeah, that's just critical strikes. And then they just turned all multi-strike on gear into crit because it was just crit. But it was crit too. Yeah, you could have multi-strike and you could have crit at the same time. But then they realized that they were the same thing. Well, yeah, but also if you... Yeah. I don't actually remember how multi-strike worked. All I knew is that it was just crit too. What the heck is happening with my disguise? Why is it randomly turning off? Man, I don't know. The funny thing is, there was actually a vanilla weapon from, like, Blackrock Depths or something, the one with the Grim Guzzler in it, that had, basically had multi-strike on it, as in it was, like, chance to hit multiple times, and then they changed it to just be multi-strike because it was the same functionality, so now it's just crit.
Your security
This is our
is
moment.
lapsed, chieftain. I caught these Rangari spies within your gates. They are too late. The prisoners are already on their way to Anguish Fortress. Their blood will summon forth the Dark Star and make me as a guard among the Iron Horde.
Do you think these guys think they're the good guys?
Deeds, not words, Shadowcaster.
With faith,
Like-
we may triumph.
Anguish Fortress.
Terrible.
A hero? Hardly. I am just an initiate. I needed to hear that.
Get yourself
I
together.
must not fall prey to my own fears. Faith
Yeah, come
is
on,
my
let's go.
mirror, but will is my weapon.
Come on, let's go.
Detonating the explosives now!
Look! Fire!
Me when I see fire.
Everyone to arms! Seal
That was some great sound mixing there.
leaves this village alive.
Now's our chance. Let's go!
Our armor's got skulls on it. Dramatic music swell! It wasn't even a... It wasn't even like a long, like, dramatic music piece. It was just a swell, and then that was it. That's really something. Now back to the quiet flutes.
It is time to take a stand.
Oh cool, my chat filled with 50 copies of There Is No Escape. Oh god, what is happening? Hello? What? I mean... What was I supposed to do there? Well, I guess I have to go back to the start to collect Ural again. Oh, dramatic music sting.
The prophet guides us. Now's our chance. Let's go.
So what I'm learning from this is make sure I have Blade Storm on cooldown for that, off cooldown for that part. Because, jeez. It's things like that that make me concerned that Shadowlands is adding an AoE cap. Oh cool, the guys I just killed immediately respawned. Oh no, here's someone else with their URL, I think. Oh yeah, in Shadowlands, AoE abilities are only going to be able to hit like a certain number of targets now. There's going to be a limit. Who wanted this? Nobody.
We will not yield.
Oh, there's a level 120 here now as well. That should help.
The light is your doom. You will not die today, champion. Die today, champion.
Dies today. I don't think it likes multiple people doing the quest at once. Unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice in the matter, now do I? So now I have to go back and get Ural again.
We must unite. Now's our chance. Let's go.
God.
The prophet guides us. Life is my mirror, but will is my weapon.
I wish that 120 had helped. If it happens another time, I'm just gonna look at Wowhead and see what Wowhead says to do. Oh boy.
The light heal your wounds.
Yes, let it.
Not die today, champion.
My god. Just, what is happening? Why is there so many of them? Sha-na-na, sha-na, sha-na-na. At least Uriel is tanking. Oh good, they all simultaneously dropped totems. Love that. They give them shields, even. Great. Why do I feel like I was supposed to fight one of these instead of 50? God. This really is definitely not working as intended. Because they're not just getting the shields from their own totems as well, they're all getting the shields from every single totem. I was in there for long enough for Blade Storm to come back off of cooldown, and it's a minute and a half.
Light, help us.
Jeez. That was bad. They probably coded this expansion in speech to text. That's my theory. They just drew on a CPU with some Sharpie. I don't know, I like my speech-to-text theory. I like how this really big wolf is not the hardest part of the escape, it's the fact that we have to fight 50 guys at once. For no reason. Okay, I'm gonna look this quest up and see like if that happens to everyone. And how it's possibly preventable, if at all.
Thank you, adventurer. I will meet you back at Twilight Glade.
Yeah, all of the comments are like, this quest is super broken, just stand back and let Uriel tank everything. Great.
It is time to take a stand. We will answer the prayers of my people.
Well, that was sure something. They probably accidentally summoned Jiraxis. I will say this is a nice music track, though. Shadow Moon Valley is very pretty. Especially compared to its Outland version, which was just black stones and green lava and fire. For the entire zone. Oh yeah, there's a species here called the Botani. They're like tree people. They never appeared anywhere else before Warlords of Draenor, or were mentioned, and then they never appeared again. Squeezes a frog. We got some toad juice. Yeah, they kind of were just around. There was this like minor I'm not even gonna say a subplot. There was just a minor like story thing of like, oh yeah, there's like some wilds that are going crazy. Look out for that nature. And then they did one dungeon and that was kind of it. Oh, and because of that dungeon, there is now a permanent portal to Draenor just sitting around on the outskirts of Stormwind. Because it's from the end of the dungeon, and they needed to have the last boss of the dungeon look over onto Stormwind, so it's there in the uninstanced version of Stormwind as well. It's not even functional, mind you, but it's there. What do you think a moon snake is? Looks like a corn snake though, which I can get behind that. Oh, I have some toads following me now after I've squeezed them, I guess. Great. Actually, I think that the toads following me are not the ones that I've been squeezing to get toad juice. I think they're the ones I've been digging out of the mud piles. Because the lore's like, oh, my husband's turned into a toad, find him. I sure hope he's not one of the ones I've squeezed for toad juice. squeezing. Let's see. Hey, get mad at me. Oh, hey, well-fed buff. Aha. No dice there. Fight me. Did I aggro the non-sentient hive somehow? It keeps popping back up like it's... Oh my good grief. How?
Welcome. Browse at your leisure.
I'm sure one of these toads is my husband. I'll have to catch each toad to break the spell. Hey honey, I'm back! Oh, not again! I'm right here, I'm not a toad! I don't know, seems suspicious. Maybe I should guess a couple toads just to be sure. I really wish I could refute that. I sincerely wish I could. Anyway, this is a pretty tree.
Something is amiss on this world.
Ooh, now we get to have a drink.
And focus on the crystal. Let the ebb and flow of time wash over you.
We get to have a vision of a possible future.
The Temple of Karamor. No, it cannot be. We are under
Hold the
attack.
barricades! Protect the defense crystal at all costs! We couldn't stop the Dark Star, Prophet. The Iron Hold have taken the harbor. Watch your head! Iron capsules incoming!
The big boy. I don't know, no, because it's got the Iron Horde, so... Well, I suppose. I saw it, I mentally acknowledged it, but I will not verbally read it out. Mashes execute. Die harder. Oh.
Unfortunately, I will. Call that toad cucking.
Thank you. Now this is content.
Ships on my mark! Fire on the crystal!
Vorka, isn't that? No, it's something else.
No! That defense crystal was our only hope. They're breaking through! Retreat! We'll make our final stand on the
Stay
stairs.
close to me, champion.
Without As long as I live, Carabor shall not fall!
Prophet, your attempts are meaningless. Witness the true might of the Iron Horde.
Hey, look, Anaru.
I cannot hold them back.
And that's how we die. Obviously, this is Bad News Bears. Mysterious rock just shattered.
This cannot be the fate of my people. Ner'zhul leads us to this destiny. To save Carabor, we must stop him. Meet me back at Twilight Blade, champion. We have much to do.
I always wonder when they do like visions of the future or something like that. Like, does that future assume we didn't have the vision? Like, what's the point of divergence here?
Not all who wander are lost.
Like, do you ever, like, was there a reality where it's like, okay, you try to make a vision potion to see the future. Oh, it didn't work. You didn't see a vision of the future. Ah, this must be the timeline that will eventually result in the vision of the future that our past selves are going to see and then avert this future.
You are the instrument of change.
Or maybe that was just nonsense. I guess so. But wouldn't your path prior to having the vision include having the vision? I'm just saying.
Halt right there! Stay your weapons. This must be the messenger the Draenei prophet promised.
Now to talk to the not evil orcs.
Speak, stranger. Welcome to my fire travel.
These are the ones who got exiled for saying, I don't know, using the evil magic seems kind of, I don't know, evil? Maybe we shouldn't do that. And then they got kicked out for saying that.
Go.
Oh wait, no, there's a flight point up here. I want to grab it. What's that quest?
What can I do for you? Go with
Wargra. That's quite a name.
When the Iron Horde came, they gave our clan a choice. Join them, or die. My husband Ner'zhul chose to save our people. He joined the Iron Horde, but they asked of him a heavy price. They said,
What good are stars and visions against steel and powder? Make a worthy offering, or your people shall die.
So Ner'zhul turned to the Silent Void. He broke the ancient walls and drew upon the Dark Star. I pleaded with him to stop, but he would not turn back. By breaking this stone, he forswore all loyalty to our ancestors. You must do what I cannot. Stop Ner'zhul. End his madness before it is too late. The Shadow Moon Fortress is sealed to outsiders, but this keystone will allow entry. Good luck, hero.
So the Iron Horde was like, join us or die. And then like, okay, I guess we'll join you. Ha! You want to join us? You don't have anything worth our time. Give us something useful or die. Why did you even ask then? Or demand, rather. If you didn't think they had anything useful, why did you...
We are
Dumb.
the true Shadow Moon. Do what must be done. Ancestors, forgive us.
It's dumb and doesn't make sense.
Brawlhall. Go forth to victory.
Hey, Velen.
We welcome your help. And with the keystone, you will be able to pass through alone. Once inside, deactivate their shields, and we will join you.
We will endure, never back down.
Let us speak.
You've opened the front door. Now I'm going to specifically not use it to make a point, because I think it's funny. They'll be unable to follow me, they say. Maybe they should have gotten Draenor Pathfinder. Like, come on, Velen. Should have brought a Flight Master with you or something. You didn't think of that, did you? Remember, everyone, logic has no place here. Oh, I've received the joy of Draenor cooking. From this man trying to summon a void being. Yay, I've learned how to cook some fish. Good for me.
Please, help!
I mean, that's also a thing with the professions here as well. Like, I got 2 cooking recipes, and by cooking them, I can suddenly gain completely unrelated recipes. Ah, I made some fish broth. This gives me an idea for how to make a steak. Wait, what? Huh?
Monsters must be stopped.
Imagine if that was how things worked IRL. I think schools should just have a teacher, like, point at me, causing me to glow, and then instantly know whatever I was trying to learn. That's how I think it should work. Oh no, I'm scarred. Oh, a 120 helped. Thanks, I think. I kind of wanted to do that on my own, but... Where is the last one? Is it in this cave? We're going to 100 tonight. And then tomorrow is 100 to 120. Getting to 120 tonight would be literally impossible. Not unless I stayed up all night. I would feel like death.
What is this place? Please help.
Like, look, this stream is going to be long enough just getting to 100. It's taking me 2 hours to hit 95, so I think we're going a little faster than we're in Pandaria, but not by a lot. It'll take like maybe 5 total hours to hit 100 instead of like 6. Haha, spin! Spinning gobber. Let's see, can I find just one guy by himself? Yes, I can.
Are you ready, hero? It is just up this way.
A reminder that Yril was literally just some random prisoner we freed.
They're talking about the Dark Star.
Behold my power, War Chief Hellscream. With my clan at your side, you will be unstoppable.
Avoid hungers.
Well done, Ner'zhul. We attack Karabor soon. Summon forth the Dark Star. I will begin my preparations at once.
Don't you just love it when they tell you, quick, hide before they see us, but you can walk right up to them and nothing will happen. Really makes you feel like you're in danger, right?
Samara! No. No.
She's not even dead. She's still alive. Look.
Do not be sad.
Yril, just heal her.
I did not choose this.
Yril, you use your holy light and heal her.
You can
Heal her. Heal her right now and she'll be fine. Heal her. You have healing magic. Heal her. You were using it on me earlier. Heal her. Heal her and she will be fine. Heal her. Oh, and she died. Maybe you should have healed her, idiot.
Will fight. Come, champion. I will need your help to crush this iron horde.
You say you will fight, but maybe you should consider healing first. Idiot. Truly astounding. And what hand wave is that?
Fleet has been sighted off the coast. We're calling every defender to
But
the temple.
Ner'zhul poses an equal threat. What should we do, Prophet?
Champion, I need your help to stop the Dark Star's arrival. Marad, can you hold Karabor until we are
As
finished?
long as the defense crystal stands, we will hold. Commander, I will gather the troops from your garrison. Do not delay long. They will need your leadership on the battlefield.
I want to mention, Marad came through from the Azeroth side of the portal. Theoretically, he should have been around, because there's another character who we do encounter on Draenor that's his niece. But, like, we never see this universe's version of Marad. He never shows up and he's never mentioned. Why? Who knows?
This is our moment.
To be fair, the particular type of fascist she was she was light magic Hitler. She was like, you will join and worship the light, or we will make you.
We must never
Without faith, the battle is
And it was bad. And if you won't be made, then we'll kill you. It's just really bad writing, and it, like, the whole thing, like the sub story of the entire expansion for Alliance is Yril learning to, like, grow and stuff, and, like, she even becomes, like, an Exarch, one of their leaders at the end, and then in flash forward she's a fascist dictator. Why? Why though? Find Ner'zhul. Optional. Optional. But you don't have to find Ner'zhul. Anyway, I'm skipping this cave because I don't need to go through it. I can just fly to the other side. Hee hee hoo. Hey.
You are just in time. Witness the dark majesty of the void.
Yeah, in our version of canon, we do Euro better. She comes back to Azeroth afterwards, and she actually becomes the leader of the Paladin Order Hall.
I will save my clan, even if I must forfeit the souls of my ancestors.
That does not sound like something a good guy would do, Ner'zhul. You want to maybe examine yourself for a second? Or do you want to just be a card-carrying villain? Okay, good night.
Darkness is my strength. With this power, the Shadow Moon will be conquerors! It is not too late. Turn from this dark path, and let us help you! The shadows have already consumed my soul, Prophet. There is no darkness that cannot pierce Ner'zhul. No! The power of the Dark Star will be mine!
God. Why is this thing level 98? Hello? Cutscene time.
Behold, the Dark Star falls now upon you. The Iron Horde will prevail, and all that stand against us will die.
Well, Alt Velen is dead. He turned himself into light so that he could purify the fallen Naru and turn it back to normal.
What is happening to this world? The Prophet's faith was not misplaced. I can't believe he's gone.
Yiro, the defense crystal is broken. The Iron Horde have overrun Kerabor. We'd need a miracle to break through.
Velen's sacrifice means nothing if the temple falls.
You don't have to do this, Yiro. Take the survivors and flee.
No, we stand here against the Iron Horde. I will fight. Hero, are you
Come,
with us?
speak with me. Our enemies must fall.
So I'm going to pick up that quest, but I'm not actually going to do it yet because we're like one mining node away from 96, and then we're going to go to a different zone and get another polearm. So like, you know, I'm sure Karabor will be fine. Same species, but no, that's it's just a Naru. The thing you're thinking of is Zira, the Naru Prime. And also Illidan wasn't a Horde leader. He is technically connected to the Alliance, but he's independent. He's leader of the Demon Hunters. But essentially, yeah. Well, it was really more of it was like I have made a prophecy that you're going to be the hero, and so I'm going to make you follow the light because we're the light and we're good, and we're going to make you be the light so that you can be our prophesized hero of good. And Illidan's like, no thank you, actually you kind of decided this for me, and I kind of want to do things my way. And Zera's like, I'm going to make you be light. And Illidan's like, haha, no. Just kill the... Simply tell... If you're being mugged, simply tell them no. They legally cannot take any of your belongings without your consent.
What do you need?
Can I help you? See you later.
Hi.
Oh, that item I just had here, gently squeezed toad? You might not realize it, but that item has actually been used by someone to break the game in half. To become an unkillable god.
My men are standing ready.
Haha, 96 go ding. Spires of Iraq time. Though, I'm actually realizing I don't need to do any actual quests there. All I actually need... Oops. The heck was that? There's biome over there, and there's different biome over there. I don't have archaeology on... I mean, I guess I technically have archaeology on this character, but I haven't been doing anything with it. Okay, somewhere around here. Here it is. Elixir of Shadow Sight, somewhere around here. Why is that not working? Okay, fine. I'll make my own way to paint. I'm only here in Spies of Iraq for one thing. And one thing alone. Then I'm gonna go back to Shadow Moon. Specifically, I'm here to pick up what's going to be our final weapon until after Legion. So this is going to last us for an expansion and a half. So naturally, I really hope we get the epic upgrade. It's not much of a difference, but it'll make me feel better. Here we go. We did not get the epic upgrade. But that's okay, we now have Anzu's Reach. Wait, I can collect it again? No, I can't. That was strange. Now back to Shadow Moon. Oh, shout out to my add-ons telling me all my characters for the Garrison Hearthstone. How helpful. Alright, let's go defend Karabor, I guess. I guess they deserve it. And then once we finish the zone storyline, we can do side quests. Sure, let's get an extra 25 Garrison resources. Why not? Oh, and an achievement. Wait, did I have to go from here, probably? Okay, Murad, let's go.
How goes the fight?
Fun fact, these fairy dragons are a mount that you can get, but only through the store. You have to spend real money to get these. And the version that you can buy changes color. You cannot get one that's a single color.
Fly with me, hero. We will assist them from above. The purifying light of the Naru is both our hammer and shield. The very temple gates. Fly closer. Hurry.
I have no idea how I feel about this track.
Turn back. You must clear the steps.
Oh, it's later.
Never again. Darken the light of Karabor.
You know, I heard that originally this wasn't even going to be a time travel to a parallel dimension storyline. It was going to be temporal anomalies causing new land masses to appear in Outland, the modern version of Outland. Which means it could have been like the Outland version of the upgrading with the Cataclysm, which might not have been too bad, actually. That's a fantastic opinion, Solar. Would you care to elaborate on what the heck that means? What do you mean we've done all we can from up here?
We should meet with our forces on the ground.
Jungi, I need you to fight your way to the harbor.
Wouldn't it be much easier to do that from up here?
Light of the Naru guide you.
Like, I'm just saying it would be a lot easier to do that with these giant holy energy bolts. These guys over here are all already dead for some reason. By the way, shout out to this entire area in... Apparently I'm still over there. But no, shout out to this entire area of Karabor. This was going to be the Alliance capital city for Warlords of Draenor. But then they just didn't finish it, and they did Storm Shield instead. So, like, that sucks. Loading screen, because apparently I'm still technically where I got on the dragon.
Faith cannot be broken. Light guide you.
You know what's something that they could have done with Warlords of Draenor that they failed to do? They could have had a thing where it's like an orc coming over from Azeroth and being on the side of, you know, Azeroth and the good guys, but having their Draenor counterpart join the Iron Horde. And basically make them have to fight themselves and make both versions of themselves, like, have introspection and examine what they believe in. Maybe ultimately having, like, the Azeroth version of the character die, but have the Draenor version of them, like, ditch the Iron Horde and try and carry on their other self's legacy and protect Azeroth, even though they've never been to Azeroth. Like, that would have been such a neat thing, and they didn't do that at all. We never see two versions of a character. Could have been such a cool thing. But no. Blizzard, hire me. I can... Actually, no, don't hire me, hire actual writers. They probably would have come up with the same thing. But, like, they would have made it even better. Because they'd be an actual professional writer. Which is what you guys desperately, desperately need. Where am I actually going? That way? No? What? Where? Huh? Yeah... And that's why in our character's RP backstory universe, we're rewriting Draenor, and among other things, that doesn't happen. Grom gets to actually pay for his crimes. Also, Thrall gets to have conflicted moments of, like, trying to reconcile the Grom he's fighting against with the Grom that he knew, who died saving his life, but now this Grom is trying to kill him, and he's trying to reconcile that and struggling. They could have done so much with Draenor, and they didn't. It is the expansion of missed potential. Hey, Euro. What's up, girl?
The Naru has completed us. We must defend it while it gathers power.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? Since when do Naru talk? Well, they just kind of emit feelings and thoughts at you. The only time Draenor ever gets addressed again is when you recruit the Magpar orcs from them as one of the allied races, and that's the previously mentioned time skip to when Uriel is randomly a fascist dictator, and there's only a handful of surviving orcs left because she killed most of them. It is absolute nonsense. Even funnier is like in the final cutscene of Draenor as well, Uriel's like talking to Khadgar, it's like, if you ever need us, we'll be here. And then we never... Yeah. This one orc versus Naru, who is not helping for some reason. Why is the Naru not just one-shotting this guy? It's a single orc. It's one dude with a gun. He's not even doing anything right now. He's just standing there and taking it. Dramatic music swell. See, now why didn't you do that earlier? Huh? That was ridiculous.
We need to spread news of our victory. Take the Fey Dragon and meet me back at Mbari Village.
Oh, it changed color in the cutscene. Nice. It's a different dragon now. Also, despite the names, they're not actually dragons. They have no connection to dragons.
Hero, you fought fearlessly. For that, please accept my thanks. The light prevails, because we stand against the darkness.
It is done. Victory is ours.
All these generic, nameless people are cheering. Hooray! Yay! We really did it, everybody! We saved the day. Wowee. I didn't even check to see what I can make with blacksmithing yet. I can make a book. I can make a helmet I can't even use yet. I can make a chest plate that's a little better. I can make some pants that are a little worse. Good night, Solar. I'm just gonna keep talking like there's people still here. I mean, there's Jason and Eleonora, but I guess that's a good reason to keep talking like there's people still here, because there are. I think that's a pretty good reason. I'm getting sleepy. But we still have 4 levels to go. Well, like 3.5. And then, there's gonna be another stream tomorrow that'll potentially be longer. I remember someone saying I should do part of Legion today to get it over with so that tomorrow won't be as long, but like, it's already 10 PM and I'm not even done with this stuff yet. It's been 9 hours since the stream started, and like, yeah, I had a 1 hour break at one point pretty much, but still. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot other people were here. It's late. I'm tired. Man, this guy's date is really not going well. Why is that like a Reichel skeleton? That doesn't make any sense. I ate like 4 slices of pizza earlier during the break. I'm not hungry, I'm just tired. Well, that was probably the worst date that guy's ever been on. I'd hope it's the worst, because if he's got a worse one than that, I've got concerns. Like I said, the stream's been live for a bit over 9 hours now, so you know.
May your blades never dull.
Poor guy. Maybe you could just, I don't know, tell her how you feel?
What do you need? Strength.
I'm gonna go sit back in the garrison and look at my mail, and then I'll figure out what to do next. I have several options. I also think it's probably about time to split the stream again. Let's see. Ah, Ural has sent me a quest item.
Need help? Be careful.
But first...
Alliance seeks honor, friend. Be careful.
Oh no, the Shadow Moon are here! This being an introduction to the garrison invasion mechanic, but being like a watered down version. You're all just sitting here.
There is time for prayer and a time for action. Victory will be ours.
Invaders time. Oh boy, am I gonna have you feel rested. You no longer feel rested. You feel rested. You no longer feel rested. Because I'm fighting in my garrison. I mean, that's a kind of a mood. I can tell this invasion is only a fake because it doesn't have a points display at the top. Probably alive, random footman. Boy isn't even related to Undeath. What, being rested? Never in my life have I taken a long rest like in D&D. Explains why I'm always out of spell slots. After this invasion is over, I'm going to split the recording again. Since Stay Healthy Bot has said it has been 3 hours. Oh, Awakening the Dead, huh? That's probably fine. Hey, don't do that. Great. Nice, there's so many of them. Oh my god. I have never had an invasion go even close to this badly. Yeah, I would help the guards, but anytime I get a single auto attack on me, I get interrupted. It's not like I'm not trying to do mechanics. I don't get the opportunity to, game. Let me live. Oy. This is almost over. Okay, if I have a moment to get these guys up and stop them from turning into skeletons. Oh? That's ominous, Jason. Camera being helpful. Hey guys, move out of that. Okay, or don't. Here we go. Bring in the reinforcements.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance.
Whew. Okay, gonna split the recording.